You know what's really funny is like we're talking about like deadlifting with the rounded back. I mean, I don't pay super lots of attention to that.
Yeah.
But like naturally just how I always learned to deadlift, it was always just relatively like pretty hingy.
Yeah.
Last week I deadlifted for the first time since the Achilles injury. And so like it was definitely limiting, and I on my very last rep, it was like pretty close to not a Jefferson curl, but there was a ton of flexion.
Yeah.
And like my back felt so good the next day.
Yeah.
Like there's no DOMs, nothing. I was just like, oh, that felt really good. Like I haven't actively loaded really heavy through there like intentionally in a long time, and it felt really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, like going into Zerchers, sometimes it just feels so nice at the start, just like at the bottom.
It's a nice stretch.
Nice stretch.
I know.
It's like, oh, there we go.
Yeah. I that's what I'm thinking of when I'm doing that. I'm just like, oh, that feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. I kind of want to do like one more, like a couple reps with just to feel the technique out again, and then I want to do 135 and work my way. See how heavy I can go today.
Yeah.
We'll see. I know that this is going to be the thing that stops me from going heavier.
Yeah.
But we'll try it out.
Yeah. The beginning, the elbows are tender.
Yeah. Feels like I got a sunburn or something there.
Nice. Yeah.
I gotta load this up.
One thing that I also found like really helped me getting used to hinging more in it and like letting my elbows drop.
Yeah.
Is like doing RDLs with it. Or like kind of like Zercher Jefferson curls.
Yeah.
So like don't even think butt back, just like reaching down to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, because I still feel myself just wanting to almost like squat down with it.
Yeah.
It's like a Zercher squat deadlift hybrid going on.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't planning on maxing out, but
yeah. Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes it happens. What are your initial feelings with the Zercher deadlift?
I don't know yet. I need to lift it like under some load to really kind of feel it. But like, I like the movement. It feels nice.
Yeah.
Right now, it just feels like a good back stretch and ow in my elbows. Right. That's it.
Yeah.
So
you don't feel
we'll see how heavy I can like tolerate with these, and if I can actually start to feel it a little bit more everywhere else, then I'll have a better verdict for you. But I like them.
Yeah.
How often do you actually train these?
Weekly.
It's like part of your program?
Yeah. So like my day one like lower, do the deadlifts. I do my top clusters, back up clusters, fives, squats, Zercher deadlifts.
I'm still trying to figure out this setup.
Yeah. Takes a bit of getting used to. There you go.
Yeah.
As it goes on, you're looking more comfortable at the bottom.
Yeah.
With some weight.
Starting to make it a little bit more deadlifty.
Yeah. Sometimes you just need weight, right?
Yeah.
Weight's a great teacher.
Yeah.
It'll just kind of get you to move well. A lot of people thinking, I got to move well before I increase the weight.
No, sometimes it just forces you to move better.
Yeah.
Or feel good.
Yeah. More efficiently for yourself.
Yeah.
Because sometimes at certain weights, like you can just move it however you want, right? When it's really light.
Yeah.
So you're like, I'm going to do what I think is good. And then you go up and it's like, your body's like, no, we're not strong here. We're actually strong in this position. It's totally different.
Well, it forces you to create tension.
Yeah.
And like if I'm just doing like an air squat, I'm not creating any tension anywhere. It just kind of feels awkward and off balance.
Nice. Yeah.
Now I'm starting to feel it in the back a little bit. That's good.
Yeah. That's looking solid.
Yeah. Okay, well, how long did it take you to actually like get decent at these? Pretty quick, or
The Zercher holds pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Zercher holds, it was like 3 or 4 sessions doing them, and then I was like over like 3 weeks, kind of thing, with like some other Zerchers in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, like this feels good. Like there was still like some tenderness, I could feel it.
Yeah.
Like now I don't notice it at all.
Yeah.
But nice.
Heck yeah.
I don't know if I could hit 405 today.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Oh yeah. We're gonna standardize the Zercher.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, what are they doing? It's just gonna be normal.
Yeah. I'm telling you, there'll be Zercher workshops.
What was the first thing walking past Colton?
He was like,
hey,
is he
Zercher guy. Yeah, is he Zercher?
Yeah. That's solid.
Getting there.
And then just do like a half brace.
Just not to have as much.
Yeah. I feel better lifting less like fully braced.
Yeah.
For it, for one. And two, just like allows me to get in that position quicker.
Yeah.
And more comfortably. Yeah. Looked even better than the first single.
Nice. Practice. The most I did, even just trying the holds on Wednesday, I had 135.
Yeah.
And it was like killing the elbows. It's like, I can't go any more than that. And even at 225, it doesn't feel even really close to what it felt like on Wednesday. So
yeah,
over time, like you said, over a couple of weeks, and it'll just be like slap on another plate, slap on, maybe not 405 anytime in the next couple of weeks. We'll see.
Because at a certain point, it still is just like pressure, and like you don't notice as much of a difference. You're like, okay, yeah,
like
this sucks,
anything.
but it sucks the same as like 100 pounds less, so I may as well do this much.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah.
Got to throw the shrugs in.
I like it. My whole, like, even though I'm always not preaching, but just saying like, it's fine to round your back, I rarely ever do like intentionally. So to train that up, I can't think of like any time intentionally trying to like just do like a weighted Jefferson curl greater than like 315 or something like that. Right.
Yeah.
So
you're preaching it and you're doing enough to build up the capacity you need for it.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, it's like, do I need to be able to search for 405?
Of course.
Most of the time, probably not. Like most people know, but like some people,
but
like it can really help with sport or job or life or just like freedom.
Do I want to?
Yeah. And I was going to say, that's the biggest thing is like the want, right?
Yeah. I will say though, like my back feels incredible right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your hips are going to feel great too.
Probably. That's my biggest problem.
What Zerchers are underrated for? Hips. Yeah. Like you're getting in such deep flexion at the hips too. The amount of work it does on your glutes and hamstrings is just insane because you're just fully maxed out at that range there. Yeah. And I think everyone always thinks of the back with it, but it's like, no, you're getting all the other stuff too. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's the most like forced hip flexion I've been into in a really long time. Yeah. Yeah. Because right now you have it very like in your palms. Yeah. In the middle of your palms. Yeah. Try almost like going almost diagonal on it. Okay. Like getting the old piezoform on the bar. The old piezoform contact. Yeah. And then being a little bit more internal rotated. Like you can still kind of come down low. Yeah. But you'll just be naturally a little bit more flared. Okay. I'll try that. Just like, yeah. See if that makes it feel better or worse. It feels awkward, but I wouldn't say uncomfortable. Yeah. So I feel significantly weaker as a global like exercise doing that, but it feels more comfortable.
that felt slow and just like I was like actually kind of grinding through it.
Yeah, like new movement slowness, right?
Yeah, exactly. But like it definitely felt more comfortable on the shoulder. What do you think about like dependence on, not dependence, but reliance or use of like additional stuff? Like if I don't have this, then I'm going to be not performing as well. I'm not talking about for you in general. I'm just talking about when people are like, okay, I don't have my knee sleeve, so like I'm going to have a worse squat day. I get that all of this stuff helps, but
I feel it's a lot of like a lot more managing expectations.
Yeah.
Like people come in thinking, okay, I'm going to go and do the exact same weight. And if I don't do the exact same weight, it's a bad workout.
Yeah.
But if you don't have all your same equipment, it's not helping you the same, then it's a slightly different skill.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of manage your expectations. Be like, okay, yeah, usually I squat in my sleeves and they're stiff sleeves and I get like 10 kilos out of them.
Yeah.
Or 20 pounds out of them, right? And it's like, well, just adjust your expectations with it. Understand, like, yeah, you're probably going to be in like slightly different movement skill, movement pattern, slightly different positions. Like things are going to feel probably more difficult if you don't have your equipment.
Yeah. And the only reason why I say that is because I never used equipment.
Yeah.
Ever. But that's not to say that no one ever should, right? Like, I think if it helps you get more out of your sessions, then 100% do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've just ran into a lot of people that are like, if I don't have this, I'm not even going to do it. Like if I don't have my belt, I'm not deadlifting.
Yeah. It's like just adjust it and you'll still get stimulus.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't need to be perfect.
I do feel a difference from side to side though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it. Like I feel like the bar is a bit lopsided and I do feel like one side is like not pushing as much as the other. Yeah.
You're like, your amount of flare and like your arm positioning is more equal this way than it is with your other positioning.
You could see like or whatever it was.
Yeah,
like
you're
more
like,
yeah.
So like, is that good or not?
I don't know.
Who knows? Maybe you're more efficient the other way, right? Like maybe you're just stronger the other way.
Yeah, but this feels more comfortable.
But
so you know, because I could see how like, because this was the one that was flaring out. This one's a little bit more like my right side is always the stronger side.
Yeah.
And like when I was doing it the other way, I was like, yeah, that feels like normal, quick. This I feel a lot slower and a little bit more like wonky on it, but this feels better. Like a lot better.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know. It's different.
Loading it differently, right?
Exactly.
It just changes it up slightly.
Yeah. Like not to say that like.
Are you staying at 155?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just throw a 25 on top.
Okay. Probably like
some more reps.
You know, there's a time and a place for asymmetry, I feel like, but like, did you ever watch Dmitry Klokov?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was obsessed with like watching his videos when I was in university. And have you ever looked at his stance? How like one leg is like flared out to the side and the other is like more forward. And it's and he was incredible at what he did. Yeah. It's just, that's it.
He's the reason why I made my squat stance asymmetrical.
Yeah. Same. Same.
I saw that video and I was like, my squats always feel awkward. Yeah. And I just tried like setting up a little bit different and just kind of like not really necessarily thinking about it and just kind of going more like what's comfortable.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this feels way better.
So much better. Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I know. It's okay.
Yeah. Like, oh, I guess we don't always need to be perfectly symmetric and
imagine.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
It's okay for my left side to be a little higher than my right, right?
Yeah. Like, well, this is going against what I'm learning in school at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, she's flying. See, this is why I think sometimes working out with somebody is a good thing.
Yeah.
Like I would always just, it hurts, work through it. Okay, now I'm not going to really work on my bench, like seriously, for a while. And like right now, I'm just like, okay, well, you're benching. I should
Yeah. I should bench.
Work some stuff, bench
Try
through it, and actually like,
bit.
Get good at the thing that I'm not good at.
I need you to get your deadlift
Back to where it was.
or higher,
Okay.
so that it pushes me.
Okay. All right.
Purely selfishly.
Plus with Justin, like there's just going to be this like, not ego energy, but like confidence of like, oh, strong energy. Just like, okay, now
I gotta be at that level.
Yeah, exactly.
If you were to kind of help someone through like fear of movement, just in general, how would your approach to that be?
Can you give me like context?
Use kind of like shoulder press as an example. Like the person struggles to reach overhead and they are worried that if they keep reaching overhead, it's going to be bad for their rotator cuff because they've heard that. So they're like, oh, I try to limit overhead movements or be very like external rotation kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, I think, are you talking about like what I'm telling them or what I'm doing with them?
A little bit of both. However you want to kind of explain it. Get some dialogue going.
No, I know. Well, I think from like an explanation perspective, I'm thinking more along the lines of like what we were talking about earlier, which is talking about like the preparation aspect of it. Like if that's something that typically hurts you and you want to be able to do that again, and kind of like relay it towards like everyday activities. Like if your shoulder's hurting you when you're reaching up to grab like a plate out of the drawer, we want to have that be comfortable again. So, but also like relaying the fact that just because it hurts now doesn't mean you're like doomed. It's always going to hurt. There's a way back to feeling good again. But in terms of like the approach, I think it's a mix of finding ways to gently or lightly move the aggravating position, also find alternative positions for them that actually do feel more comfortable. So if this really hurts, then maybe we just get them shoulder pressing here and slowly like work back. But then also like keep loading it heavily, possibly at a different angle. So something like a landmine press or something. If they can't really do this, but we can actually get them pushing heavy through here. I think all kind of three of those methods help push the needle in the right direction at the very least. But what would you do?
Probably pretty much the same thing, right? Like just explain like, okay, you don't need to be afraid of a certain movement just because, like you said, just because there's pain now doesn't mean there always is going to be pain, and it doesn't mean that it's a bad movement, which I think is a conclusion that is really easy to draw.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is painful, that means it's bad, but it's not really accurate, and I think that's what hangs a lot of people up. A little synchronized overhead press.
Whoa, my shoulder just got really tired. That's probably a little heavy for me.
It's going to turn our grunts up max volume.
Yeah.
Boost the audio on it.
What I was gonna say was I got caught in this loophole when I first got into practice and really started getting into like the pain science side of things. It's just like, oh, you gotta explain everything to them. Like some people are interested about it as you're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you're doing a little something, but like if someone's coming into you with an issue that they're trying to fix, being like, no, it's okay, the pain works in this way and stuff, like it's useful information to know, but I don't think that's actually moving the needle for them or motivating them, as opposed to like flipping the script. And people want to know, what am I going to do for me to get better? Not how does my brain work, but like, okay, how can we turn this context into how I have a better life and feel better down the line, right?
Yeah.
So like tie it into like their goals, what they want to be able to do pain-free, or like what they would like to do above and beyond what they're doing now. What are their passions? Like I think
make it meaningful to them, right?
Yeah, because otherwise it's just like, okay, well, your brain's processing it in this section, and like that's only cool to scientists and like people that actually like this stuff, right?
Like, oh man, how long is this appointment?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one thing, I can't remember who I was chatting to this about. I think it was on Barbell Rehab, like their podcast.
Yeah.
Kind of like similar thing popped up, and it was like explaining pain science to patients. Is what I like to do also is just kind of like, you know, get them to do stuff that almost hurts, violates their expectations a bit, might be painful, might be those movements they're afraid of, but like almost like hide it in certain things without necessarily like explaining it before.
Yeah.
And that might just, you know, that person's probably not ready to just hear the explanation, but then they're like noticing like, hey, I'm able to kind of do this stuff. It almost like sparks that interest and like gets them curious and asking questions. And then you can explain it to them when they're ready to explain it, when they're ready to intake that information too, because they're coming to you in pain and fear and everything. They're not in a receptive mode necessarily, right? They're not like ready to listen to things. It's like, oh, I'm really afraid. And I think even just understanding from a person who has pain and an injury standpoint, even just understanding like, okay, if I'm in that mode and I'm not receptive to it, just being aware of that can almost like kind of help you be like, well, maybe I need to take a deep breath and take a step back.
Yeah.
So I think even just getting people to hear like the practitioner's standpoint from it can be helpful. But yeah, just like making sure that the people are ready to hear what you want to tell them.
Yeah.
When they're actually ready.
So I used to not trick people, but kind of trick people into doing certain things to kind of like show them that they're able to do stuff. So like, for example, I might like back in my clinical days, like drop a pen by their feet while they're sitting on the thing, and they would just like instinctively bend over and pick it up and give it to me. And then you point out, hey, you just like completely bent your back.
Yeah.
You were able to go down all the way to the floor and touch your toes. But when I actively ask you to do that, maybe from like a standing position or something, it's like, well, I can't do it, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, now try it again. And even just like in a sitting position where they're like less vulnerable, I guess, but slowly, like, it's not in a malicious way, but it's just like sneaking in ways to show someone like, hey, you can actually do that.
Yeah.
And now let's work from that and see if we can make that transfer to standing and make that transfer to lifting things and everyday stuff, right?
Just like sneaking things in, like that's so great. Like,
yeah,
I had a patient with bilateral partial knee replacements.
Okay.
And they were really afraid of like twisting on their knees because that's how they like hurt their knee and it kind of set off everything.
Yeah.
And kind of got them working, and then I was doing medicine ball throws, and I start, okay, just like chest pass, and then we're going to do like twisting throws.
Right.
And like, what are they doing there?
They're twisting
on the knee. So it's like, did that with them for like 3 or 4 weeks. And then one session was like, wow, you're twisting in your knees so great. And they're like, what? I'm like, when you're throwing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can do that movement?
Yeah.
And then they were like, instantly from that moment on, they were not afraid of it anymore. They're like, wow, I've overcome this and I can do it. So I kind of go like ring finger or closer, kind of like at the edge of the knurling.
Yeah. And
then you'll kind of get that like almost like diamond.
Yeah.
And I unrack it behind. And just right from there, just up. Don't necessarily need to like fully extend. Most of the work's done right in this range. It'll probably feel a little odd at the full range at the beginning. So like feel free to kind of hover a little high.
Okay.
Yeah, you just kind of go and see what it feels and then see what changes you need to make.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Yeah. can load it a little heavier.
Yeah.
And it just like really slams you into like full elbow flexion.
Yeah.
So if I'm just like, okay, you're doing this, cable tension is not pulling down that way.
Yeah.
So you're getting max tension halfway through the movement, right?
Yeah.
Whereas with this, you're getting that max tension closer to full elbow flexion.
Gotcha.
Which is kind of what I like.
That's what you're looking for, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, max tension at full range of motion. You're loading that bad boy up.
Oh yeah. That'll make you resilient.
That'll make your triceps tendon resilient.
Robust.
No, robust.
You're gonna have a robust and rotund triceps tendon.
Rotund. No, no more elbow pain.
Is another kind of example of, you know, things that were kind of like demonized before. Like, I don't know when the study came out, way in the 2010s at some point. Where it was
Somebody
like
was hating on French press or
overhead tricep extension and like stress.
Yeah, of course.
On the elbow, and they're like, "Oh, this is bad. Don't do that."
Yeah.
And it got extrapolated to like, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing overhead tricep extensions because that's bad for the elbow." When again, it's like, well, no, this should be looked at as like a clinical consideration of if the elbow's tender, maybe change loading, change range on that. That might be an over aggravating position.
Yeah.
But also, every time I see one of those, it's like this may be an aggravating position. In my brain, I kind of go, that's something I want to be able to go absolutely crazy with.
Yeah.
Because if that's not aggravating,
and what's gonna be?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you know, yeah, I'm like thankful for knee over toes guys.
Yeah.
Knees over toes or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Like for finally somebody to get big by doing something that goes against the grain. Because there's enough biomechanics studies that are like, no, don't put your knees over your toes. Like the amount of stress that's going through the joint, through the patella is like, it's dangerous. He's just like, you know, doing all of this weird loading and he's completely fine. Knees feel good. Other people have slowly and responsibly tried that. And
yeah. And it just shows like, hey, if you progressively load over time, you can build the capacity
to do anything.
Positions, right? It's a great movement optimism.
It can be anything I want to when I grow up.
Exactly. Yeah. You can even be someone who's able to do a weighted sissy squat.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Yeah.
So a little tip for like finding without center knurling, I just go like that, crosses over to the middle, like middle of the thumb, okay. Then just put the strap under there.
Right where the thumb was?
Yeah.
Okay.
And oh, there's writing on this, so you could even just also use that.
Okay.
And then like, okay, now I know where the middle is. And then it'll be less likely to tip forward or back.
Okay, cool.
Because without center knurling, that's going to be the most annoying thing.
Yeah.
Then you're just thinking of like opening up between ribs and hips. With like heavier side bends, you need to let your hips shift. Otherwise, just due to physics, you're gonna
exactly.
fall. Yeah,
makes sense.
I also say like go a little bit like wide with the stance.
Okay.
Try not to like bend the knees as much. Takes focus off of obliques and QL and stuff.
Okay.
And yeah, then you just crank them.
So in your opinion, what's better? These bad boys, 315 pounds, to get a good feeling QL, or a QL soft tissue pass? That they
Side bends for sure. Side bends for sure. Get used to it, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and as long as your hands get into like around your knee level, like that's pretty sufficient. Yeah, I'd say you don't even need to go that far because you're starting to get out of side bending.
Going a bit of flexion.
Bending, which is like fine.
Yeah.
It's just a different target and exercise.
Okay. Okay. This side feels way more limited. There we go.
Yeah.
Am I still kind of going forward a bit?
Yeah, that's okay. Really think about opening up at the ribs and hips. Let that spine move. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, you wanted to.
Put
That's
both on
right.
this side, yeah.
Beautiful.
Good at teamwork.
I know, eh? Who needs a deadlift
Yeah.
jack when he could just...
I'll just let you carry the weights.
Yeah.
Do all the hard work. I'll just hold the bar up.
It's like the classic, like, husband and wife in the kitchen cooking a meal. One person's just kind of falling around and like watching it. Here's a spoon. Teamwork.
Little wipe up the mess.
Yeah, exactly.
Cut one thing. There we go. Thank you.
Who does most of the cooking?
We're pretty equal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about you?
Depends who's busy. I suppose we both do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's exactly like us.
Except lately, neither of us. We
Just
decided
Factor?
yeah, we've been trying Factor. It's pretty convenient. It's not bad. I don't think we'll do it for a long time, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Gonna put that right at the start of the video and just try to get a
Factor sponsorship. I will keep eating it.
Yeah.
For longer.
It's great.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Oh yeah. Oh, that feels...
Bars with center knurling make this a lot
What's that?
easy. Bars
Center
with center
knurling?
knurling make this a lot easier.
Yeah. Gonna get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. It's good enough. Yeah. There you go.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Felt that one, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a heavy side bend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Yeah. It's like surprising. It like almost crushes you down a little bit
I know, yeah.
at first.
The only time I've ever felt wobbly through
Yeah.
here. Like when people talk about like core instability or stuff like that, the only time I've actually ever felt like not like locked in was doing like a heavy farmer's carry.
Yeah.
Like, you know, 250, let's go.
And it's
just, yeah.
throwing you around.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
yeah, like
usually you do a farmer's carry, you're telling the weights where to go, and the weights are like, no, you're going where I want you to go.
Yeah. I always laugh like with all the core stability stuff, and it's just really low load exercises. Like, yeah, it's not gonna build stability. Because like what you said, it's like once you have something heavy enough, it's going to throw you around, and that's like
It's actually going to challenge the
core
muscles.
stability.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah, exactly. Nice.
range was getting a little shorter, but that's fine.
Yeah. You know what I would even enjoy equally so that you could actually get even more load on is literally just a single arm deadlift.
Pretty fun. You don't get as much
You won't get
lateral flexion, but
Yeah.
like a lot of different and like bending and twisting within like a lot different through the hip. Like
Yeah. Just like what, again, like earlier, it's just something that you might end up doing day to day.
Yeah.
Pick up a heavy bag of concrete or something. And nobody does single arm deadlifts in the gym. Why not?
Exactly.
Maybe.
Or
just heavy deadlift.
We'll have an odds and ends session
Exercises that
class where it's like
emulate
the single arm deadlift, suitcase deadlift, behind the neck press and stuff, side bends, French press,
Zercher deadlifts.
It's just a bunch of deadlifts. Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, that sucked, but it didn't suck. Like,
yeah,
it didn't suck
didn't suck any more than the 225.
Sucked a little bit more than the 225, but yeah,
but not much more.
Yeah. I feel soft right now. I'm like, my elbows.
Yeah. Oh, it hurts.
Owie.
Yeah. Nice. Another thing with Zercher holds I like is you're going heavier than you're used to, so it also like lets you feel how it is to just relax into that top position.
True.
And like the weight's going to pull you, you're not going to be straight upright because then the weight's going to be out in front of you, it's going to be pulling you, so you need to let yourself settle in it a little bit.
Yeah.
The holds are really nice for that, actually.
Just to be able to hold tension in a relaxed position.